Hello and welcome to Theme Park Information. In today's show we have got a review for a Superman Krypton coaster located at Six Flags Fiesta, Texas. Amazingly in Texas in the US. Now this is a B&M multi-looping coaster. There's quite a few of these around, like things like Dragon Khan at Point Majora. This one is a bit different because it is built much like the park against like the backdrop of a quarry wall, which gives it a really good spectacle. Looks really good, great, vibrant colours and stuff like that. And I will be honest, this roller coaster was actually really good. It utilises the quarry wall really well, and generally speaking, it was really smooth, really comfortable. As I say, these rides are a bit, they are a bit outdated. Like I think roller coasters have improved tremendously since these were like first introduced, and I think you kind of can tell. So even though it has a fun, long, smooth layout, 7 inversions, you kind of feel that they could do more if it was built nowadays, for example. But anyway, you start off going up, off the lift above the quarry wall before you do like a kind of a swooping drop down. We'll be honest, really fun element, really good way to start the ride. You then have a vertical loop, classic for these coasters, really classic, always quite forceful, good fun. You then do a really interesting element where you climb back up on the quarry wall to almost do kind of like a repeat of the first drop, I suppose, with like where you just like loop around at the top. Again, you have a quarry wall. It's a massive focal point of the ride. You might as well use some elements which are a bit different, and utilise it. It doesn't do too much for the ride, in all honesty, but it does add a bit of length. It is fun. It looks cool. But and then after that, there is a really, really cool sort of like zero-G roll or sort of twist, which you get plenty of whip as the train like kind of rotates through it. Really good fun. You then have a really underwhelming element, in all honesty, which is like a cobra roll, which is like a set of double inversion. They don't tend to be phenomenal, but it's not terrible. And then I will be honest, after that the ride does slightly peter out. You have a couple of corkscrews and a few turns before it heads back to the station, and that bit is kind of set up back away from the wall and kind of feels like it's just taking up a load of space. I actually think they could have done a far better job having slightly less inversions and have like the cobra roll and then like maybe have like another inline twist, maybe like a helix or something like that, and then go back to the station, giving them loads of space to build more attractions, and also just maybe taking away stuff which isn't bad. None of this ride is bad. It's just that part of it could just be a little bit better, or a little bit changed. I think I'd say the ride was smooth. There was really good operations for it. No issues with like it being uncomfortable or anything, or any head banging. I'd say just one of the things where it's cool. It's a bit of an icon for the park as well. It's been there for quite a while, and I'd say it does what it's meant to do. It utilises the sort of the positioning and stuff like that in the train really nicely. So as a final score, probably going to give it a 80 out of 100. Pretty good. It is probably the third best ride in the park. Not that I think Iron Rattle is a particularly phenomenal ride. If you can see the view for yourself. But anyway, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe for more content. I'll catch you guys on the next one.